What's going on, guilty guys and gals? Welcome back to Omori. There's maybe a slight issue that might have happened. I haven't done it in a good year and a half or something, I think, where I did a whole episode without turning my mic on. Yay! Well, it's on, but it was muted. I had my I think actually during the stream I was like, oh, I didn't move this. I had my pop filter, which is just like a little circle of foam that's in front of my microphone, in front of the little button that shows me whether I'm muted or not. So I did not see it, and in turn, I did not unmute myself. So this episode of Omori, which I recorded like 2 weeks ago, doesn't have my voice over it. So we're going to have to do that right now. It's going to be like a play-by-play. Hold on, let me get to the part of the episode where it actually starts, because there's the whole warning thing beforehand. Okay. Oh my god, no. Alright, fine. I'm not going to have sound. That's kind of sad, but whatever. Here we are. I really tried to make it so I could listen to the sound. I record my sound, like game sound, on a separate track, so when I play it through my actual computer's video player, it doesn't come through. It only has my voice. And so I tried to put it in Premiere and then cut the voice out from the last episode, but I wanted to keep the files because I need the stuff for it and blah, blah, blah. Anyway, the video I made so that I can do this has my voice over it. Dang it! Why is this so complicated? Ugh. This episode, if you were wondering, is especially bad for the viewer discretion is advised portion that's at the beginning of all these videos, because this is the episode where we go into black space. So yeah, fun. It's kind of sad you guys don't get to see my original reaction to black space, but it was mostly just worried whining, I don't like this, that kind of stuff. Anyway, gotta go through the wormhole. not right. Whirlpool. There we go. I was like, oh great, hands, wonderful. You have come again to seek the truth. Oh, I could do a better voice for this last time. This is sad. I think I was listening to the music here. We're going to be stuck with this screen for a little while, because there's the voice in the background, right? I don't know if you can hear it in this part. Each time your adventures may be disparate, but as your journey nears its end... Yeah, I'm listening to the music now. I think it's I see it too. I think that's what I was hearing. I see it too. I don't think that's this part yet, though. I think that only happens later. So I don't know what I'm doing here, but it takes me a while to keep going. Ugh. This part really set me up. Anyway, it will always lead you back here. The truth. The truth is always the same. That's true. And except, you know what? Not always. Not always. The truth of this matter, I'm sure, is always the same. I still don't know the end result of this matter. I've only gotten through the first part of black space, so at this point I've recorded one extra episode from what you're seeing here, just because I didn't want to be spoiled, right? The path to the truth was once here, but it has been removed. It was moved to a lighthouse and a pier. And then I was like, wait, did I go there? And I was like, I don't know if I actually did. I definitely went to a house in the ocean. I don't know if it was a lighthouse. I think it was like a house. Then to a library banished deep underground. And after that, to an old barn on a distant planet. And this time, it will be in the heart of a vast forest. That kind of makes me wonder, right? No matter how many times the path is concealed, the flower boy will always find it. Basil, and your dear sister Mari. She will always guide you to it. Even as hollow shells, they will continue to evolve, and each time they will grow wings and fly too close to the sun. It is in their nature. They are the only ones who know, and one has carried it with her to the grave. I still don't know what that part is about. I think I say in the next episode, like, Basil and Mari had a secret, but that Sunny must have also been in on it, right? Death may be no danger here, but the memories of them do not fade so easily. Many times your friends have met with an unfortunate fate. Although they are revived time and time again, the most haunting stay in this world. Even if only their bones remain. So I guess they got eaten by Humphrey. Great. The long-lost ones sink here, to the bottom of the deep well, and become nothing. You have forsaken them, yet they still yearn for your care. Their souls know nothing but how to scream for help. Do you take pity on them? What was I going to say before that text box started? It was important. Right. Frasier, or Sunny, has to be in on the secret too, because this is their mind. Your dear sister Mari with a bad knee. And this has never, like, popped up anywhere before. Nobody's ever talked about this. So I feel like it's some sort of revelation that's going to be important later. I don't know. What happened to her knee, huh? You could not bear for her to die again, so she was given the safety of a picnic blanket. Get it, safety? Haha. Yet it is in her nature to leave and to protect. And when she does, she will leave you again and be born anew, with the undying soul that you have cursed her with. Which is the other Mari, right? The one that walked into the window? That's what that's talking about? The souls assigned to your friends. They are fragile and must be protected, and so they must remain asleep. Yet, the path to the truth is closer to your most precious room than ever before. Will you be able to bury it this time? Perhaps it is too late for you. It's kind of crazy that it keeps moving, like, closer, technically? Would you consider... I guess it's like the very beginning of Otherworld. Like, it's not very far from the entrance, the barn. So it's kind of getting closer. The window again. I still don't know what's up with this window. But it's the window in the piano room, for sure. Also, the Humphrey, like, skeletal bones makes me think, like... Is this really what's here? You know of the keys to the other realm. They are different each time, but they will unlock the same door. The end of this journey will lead to suffering, but if you do not face this, you cannot continue. This form, though it has not shown its true self, is evil. You will not see that unless you fight it. When your intentions become hazy, they will transpire into this world like a thick fog. You will know when it happens. It has already happened before. At that time, return to where the truth was reborn, to the heart of the forest. And like each time before it, attempt to rewrite your fate. Will you be doomed to repeat this cycle over and over, or will you break it? Explore this world where you can, dreamer, until there is nothing left. Did I mention this in the other part yet? Oh yeah, and then the window fades into something, which is ominous. Considering what I know about it now, what I guessed. I love how it, like, shows you the thing. Like, yeah, this is what we're talking about, just so you know. Oh, there was something I was gonna say. No, I've forgotten. I don't remember. Go back in. Like, wait, can I go back there from here? Yes. Okay, cool. I don't remember what it was. I really don't. Oh, right. I got it. I was like, it's on the tip of my tongue. I'll get there. What was it that I was going to say? I was going to say, have I said yet that I'm not doing all the side quest stuff? I don't know if I said that in the other episode. That might have been this episode where I said that. Maybe I'll do it on a stream sometime if people are interested in seeing me fight whatever other bosses. But for now, I just wanted to get to the end of the story, so I can't be spoiled to it. I mean, I've already been spoiled to the bread twins, or whatever the hell that is. So, and Kite Kid. Because those are tied to music. I've seen them before, because I did those music remixes. Is that Hector right there? Oh my god, that's Hector, isn't it? Right by the ladder? I could have got him this whole time. I just never saw him because he blended in. I guess it's fine. It's not real, but still. I'm looking for C now. I'm looking for the pinwheels. And I'm going to be looking for the pinwheels for a while. So I guess I can talk about stuff if I want to. About this world. This whirl. What happens if you get too many wrong letters? Like if you complete the hangman. It's probably just a jump scare, right? Probably. I doubt it's like, game over, try again. Also, you guys lied to me. I was like, do I have to complete the hangman in order to get the good ending? And you're like, I don't think it really matters if you complete it. You gotta complete it. What are you talking about? Like, imagine if I just didn't pick up all those keys when they were there. Imagine if I didn't do it because you were like, it doesn't really matter. I'd have to backtrack everywhere to get them. So good thing I still did. Other than C. Which I was like, okay, pinwheels. It's got to be that spot with the ladder I never went to, right? That's the only place where it could probably be. But I could not remember where the hell that was. So here we go. I wonder where the pinwheels come from. I mean, I know there's pinwheels in the regular, like, world. But, like, that doesn't seem to be, like, a huge aspect. There's just, like, a couple pinwheels in the ground. I don't know. I was like, no, I'm not talking to you. I also like how none of the other kids come back. They're all just stuck at the Last Resort. I do think Last Resort's an interesting name. Because there's kind of a... Joker Josh, peekaboo! Thank you, Joker Josh. I do think there's a double meaning there, because when we usually think of Last Resort, it's like the last thing we can do to stop something. But in this one, it's got kind of sort of a double meaning, because in one way, it's the dream world's last resort to keep you dreaming, I guess, for lack of a better word. But it's also the last, like, resort in the way that it's, like, the last nice, fun area. You know? Because Humphrey, there wasn't a lot of fun going on in there. I mean, there was some funny lines. But it wasn't great, you know? It wasn't like Otherworld, where most of it was pretty much chill, other than, like, a few enemies here and there. And the same could be said for Sweetheart's Castle, I guess. I don't know. It was pretty low stakes. Like, we weren't going to die. Absolutely. But I was like, yay, pinwheels. Oh, maybe it's this grotto. Stupid. At last, I am free. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Take this. It's a gift from me. You got a Dandelion. Wow, useless. Excellent, 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 excellent. At least I knew I could get on top of this guy still from last time. I was like, oh, flower. Okay, I'm going to do all of them. So we're going to be doing this for a while, yep. At least this amounts to something, all right? I don't remember what it is, but I do remember I actually got something for it. It wasn't just, like, useless. I'm just gonna make sure my voice is recording. Because now I'm all paranoid about it, right? Okay, it is. Very good. Hey, I did it. I touched all the tulips. A berry smoothie. That's right. I don't remember if that's good or not, but there's nothing else for me to really do with it right now. I guess if I take the save to go do side stuff later, then maybe there'll be the reason to have it, but that was kind of pointless. I'm really lost. Looking, I didn't realize how long it took me to figure out where I was supposed to go here. Then I go up here. Is this the dog? No, this is Wise Rock. Hi, I am the Wise Rock. I give solid advice. What kind of advice would you like me to give? And I was like, well, my clams don't matter, so maybe I'll get some. Wise Rock, give solid advice. Bad advice. Understood. Here is your advice. Yell all the time! I hope this helps. And I was like, Kel took that advice, I think. I was hoping maybe it'd tell me where to go. Understood. Here is your advice. Do something today that you'll thank yourself for tomorrow. I hope this helps. Yeah, no. I was looking for like a hint onto the location of this thing. I was like, I don't think it's over here. But where does this connect to again? I don't know. I actually still don't know. I think this is all one big circle, right? Vast forest. I guess I did go down here, huh? I didn't remember that. Oh, boy. What other things can I talk about thematically? I actually looked something up before. About, oh, let's do that. Let's do that. That'll be way better than watching me just wander around aimlessly. So, I wouldn't put much... I was like, oh, is that it? No, it's R. I wouldn't put much stock in dream reading, right? Because, you know, dreams, we don't understand them very well. But the one thing I do know is they're probably not psychic powers. But dreaming about a whale... I do think that dream meanings are often, especially in this game, probably used to inform certain scenarios. There was one about... did I save them? I don't know if I did. All right, this isn't the right one. Maybe I did save them. Hold on. Not here. Is the other... Why do phones these days come with two browsers? Like there's Samsung browser and then there's Google Chrome. It's like I'm obviously not going to use Samsung browser. Where is it? Oh, right. I just need to go into one of these and then look at my... Nope. I guess I'm just going to have to search it up while we're running around. Oh, I found it. Never mind. Well, this next part isn't that interesting either, to be fair. I guess there's the key. When we actually get the key, that's somewhat useful. But whale dream meaning. There we go. It's sad that I didn't find this before, because I totally overlevel Kite Kid now, so... oh well. Where was I looking? Let's try Dream Dictionary. That is a scary-ass image. I've said before how I don't like underwater stuff. Whales are not great for me, even though I know they're, you know, pretty chill, all things considered. Oh, I got the key. I got the key. Hold on. This is weird. It's like a podcast. I love how the hole gets bigger every time. 0 keys left. Oh, and then there's this cutscene too. Forgot about that. Welcome to Black Space. Here we go. All the trees are dead. I find this interesting as well. The idea that, I guess it might just be a way of saying, like, the truth is scary, you know? Like, for Frasier to face the truth, it is scary. But, on the other hand, it seems, like, absurdly scary in very specific ways. Where it's, like, it's almost like the dream world is specifically designed not to let a non-fully realized Frasier in. You know what I mean? Like, oh, well, we'll get to it when we get to it. But, you know, it's, I think it's almost like a punishment for facing the truth, which is kind of crazy, but I don't know. It kind of makes sense in my mind after viewing Black Space, but we're almost there. I don't think I went into any of the particularly scarring dream worlds in this episode either, thankfully, in Black Space, so that should be good for all you know. All you who know, it's not the Miwo one, and it's not the Friends Playground one. I only did, like, some of the more tame ones. I say tame, but they're all pretty bad. So, what is this, then? I guess these holes are, like, little viewpoints into Black Space, right? Oh, is this the tree one? It must be, right? This one is creepy. And I don't like the implication behind it either. Yeah, because this is definitely... There's something like this in Black Space, too, so... It's interesting that all these little holes are, like, appearance into the truth, almost. Anyway, I don't know why I'm just sitting here. Maybe I'm creeped out. I could see that. It's a tree. And it's got a noose. Stay away. You are not my son. What does that mean? I still don't know. Why? Why won't you fall? I just thought about this. Sorry, this is knowledge technically we shouldn't have yet. So you know what? I won't say it. I'll save it. Hopefully I'll remember later. But it's about what should be in that tree, I think, that isn't. And then, you know, the stump in the vast forest. It's kind of odd. Anyway, back to whale symbolism. Where is it? It's not the one I want. I think I'm gonna have to be more specific. There we go. Eaten by a whale. Hey, it's a bad boy. I can see Top Hat Seal on it. By golly, it's directed to the party. Thank you, kind stranger. I found one ghost. I'll talk to you at the party. And they never talked. No, this is the same as website. Give me something different. Sure. I can't believe I didn't save them. That's so sad. Oh, we're having a picnic. That's right. We get to have a picnic up here. One last one. Oh, my ears popped again. Yeah, that tends to happen with elevation. What? Did you say something? See, he took the rock's advice. I said your ears popped because of the elevation. Shh, keep it down. It's not just us here. Can't you see that boy with his kite? It looks like he's concentrating really, really hard. Oops. Sorry, Kite Kid. I like how Cal just name drops. Boss. Anyway, I think that's it. I'm gonna go fight Kite Kid now. There's another mirror there. Did I look in that? I still don't know what the mirrors do. It's probably like an achievement or something for looking in them all. Boy stares at his kite in deep concentration. Do you want to disturb him? I think I say no. Okay, I said to say yes. I'm just a boy with his kite. We may not look like much, but we have an unbeatable bond. It's not something just anyone would understand. We'll show you how strong we are when we work together. Alright. Oh, here we go. Sorry, I'm still looking at whale dream theory. I am kind of sad that Kite Kid doesn't have his own music. I feel like even if it was like a slight remix of the theme that's playing right now, because this is my favorite regular battle theme, I'd be happy. Anyway, poor Kite Kid. He's got so little HP compared to where I am right now. I kind of just annihilated him. Anyway, dream about being swallowed by a whale is a metaphor for your desires to feel a connection with a person or some aspect of yourself. You need to take things more seriously and focus on your future goals. You're emotionally impoverished. The dream signifies hope, possibility, creativity, peace, and freedom of expression. There is something that you need to hold on to and grasp. Just saying. I think that's interesting. Perhaps the basis for why Humphrey's a whale. Although it is a very common, you know, imagery. What was the other one I looked up? I don't remember. There was another one that I wanted to look up. Your turn, Omori. Get him. I think he does like... Yeah, he does 1 damage to us. It's so sad. Apparently this is some people's like hardest boss fight. I've seen it in like comments before. And I guess it's just, it doesn't scale. That's kind of sad. I wish it did. Although that's a lot more work than it's probably worth for an optional side boss, but still. What was the other one I wanted to do? Oh, right. I think it was like a contract. It was also interesting. After I read that whale dream thing, out of curiosity, oh yeah, the kite's already dead. I was like, oh my god, he's dead already? I think once I think he's actually dead. The wind is getting weaker. Bonk. But me and my kite have an unbreakable bond. How could we lose? Over leveling. Yeah. I like how at the beginning of these dream things, it's like it's like, here's what that means. It's like, I know what a contract is. How else would I know how to search for it? Oh, I liked everybody's kites though. Abby's got the bunny. Heroes is just completely like regular. I don't know what Kel's is, some sort of fish man. And then Omori's got Miwo. What the hell happened to Miwo? What is up with these games and not telling me if the cat is alright? Right. If you sign a contract in your dream, it could reflect many things. It reflects your concern for the future. It's possible you're feeling too tied down, especially if the contract was for a long period of time. If you broke the contract, then you're sick of feeling tied down or unappreciated. It seems unfair that people expect you to make crucial decisions before you can truly judge what you want from life. So, you know, I feel like if I looked into those, I could do like a whole stream about just looking into those, and they'd all make sense. Then again, dream analysis in general is very general, so it's pretty easy to find, you know, what you're looking for in something like that. But I just thought it was funny. A good way to waste time, anyway. Well, I was doing some unimportant stuff, but I got the C key, so we can actually go do progression now. That's good. I don't know what else to say. Oh god, these bunnies. I wish this game had a skill like Paper Mario, where if you got too powerful, you could just like plow over. Oh, right. This tree is here. Just a tire swing. This is thematically very appropriate for what we just saw. Oh yeah. I never saw this. I don't... It's also like... Now the tire swing is gone. Could I have done this the whole time? I totally forgot about that. Could I have done that the whole time and I just missed this grotto? Or does it only show up after you get the C key? Or actually, no, it wouldn't be the C key. It'd be like almost all the keys to see that one thing with the noose there. But then again, maybe it's the noose that is the like answer to the question posed by that tree. You know what I mean? Where am I going? Wait, where am I going? I think I'm gonna go to Sweetheart's... Oh no, I go to Sweetheart's Castle. Whatever. It'll answer a question for you. If you ever wanted to know what happens if you go all the way back and talk to that creepy dude. I guess I'm gonna look up more dream interpretation stuff while this is happening and the dog is barking. What was the other one? What else could I look up for like a dream interpretation thing? What was it in, like... Not Humphrey. I don't remember. I don't remember. There was something else that was another good one, but I cannot remember what it was now. Anyway, we're back here. What a throwback. Ha ha hoo 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 hee. Why did that take so long to open? Oh, I think I was trying to remember. Is there a path from here to get to the Sweetheart's Castle? And I was like, yes, there is. Oh yeah, this guy. Painting dude. Le Gasp, you have returned. Please admire my latest masterpiece. It is already framed in the gallery ahead. Untitled. I love it. I love like the freaking glimmery eyes, you know? Like you'd see on like a Neopet. But the great artist Rocco. Hey, I'm just starting out, okay? Give me a break. I guess it's Rococo, not Rocco. Just so you know, as my skills become more formidable, my commission rates will also increase. My next masterpiece will cost you 5,000 clams. I was like, whatever, sure. Le Magnificent! Please return after some more adventuring. After all, greatness takes time. I won't disappoint you! And I'm like, yeah, totally. Totally won't disappoint me. I actually don't know. I'm assuming it counts screen transitions for that, right? So similar to like Pokemon, when you revive a fossil, you just have to go like one screen away and it's done. I'm sure that's how it works here too, because that's a simple way of calculating time. I wonder how many screen transitions it takes. Because I'm pretty sure by the time I come back here after doing all this, he's still not done, so... I'm glad I remember where it was. It's kind of miraculous that I did, to be honest. And at least it's not too far in. Now that I've played Chapter 2 of Deltarune, this just reminds me of that. Dun, 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 dun. This guy. Ooh. Soon she will leave and not return, I know this. And when I have deemed that she has found her home elsewhere, I'll look for a new owner. At that time, return to me. You with the empty eyes, your soul is split, but you can only choose one path. So I guess this is for the Hikomori path. Because Sweetheart's gone, right? Sweetheart got eaten by Humphrey. At least as far as I know. I don't think Humphrey would just let her out if he was willing to fight all of us and eat the witches. So, I don't know. I'm kind of interested in the purpose behind Sweetheart and Space Boyfriend, because there's a lot of emphasis put on them. And at first I was like, oh, I get it, because Kel and Space Boyfriend are a lot alike. You know, they've both got pet rocks. Kel has Hector. Space Boyfriend has Pluto. They're both kind of brash but nice deep down. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure I checked and it's not done yet. I found this appointment. Hey, you already have. Ho ho. And then Sweetheart and Aubrey are kind of the same because like the pink hair and you know, likes to get her own way, which might be Frasier's interpretation of Aubrey being obstinate about them not being for her after Mari died, even though, you know, other than Kel, it affected the other ones just as hard, if not harder. You know what I mean? I do feel like Kel's kind of the odd one out here, right? Because, like, Hiro had a crush on Mari, clearly. They had sort of a thing going on. And Aubrey and Mari were, like, best friends, I guess you could say. Like, Mari is basically like a big sister to Aubrey. And, of course, she literally was a big sister to Sunny and slash Frasier. But Kel, I don't know. She scolded him for spilling his juice one time. And she was sort of like a confidant for Basil, too, right? Because Basil and her have this secret, and Basil clearly has a lot of feelings about Mari's passing. Like, Mari's cookies were always better than Hiro's. Because even though Hiro was probably technically better at cooking, Mari's were filled with love or whatever. That's such a weird thing to say, but you know. There goes Basil. Oh, we're gonna have some times ahead of us, folks. Ugh. Oh, and I water all the flowers too. These are sunflowers. They're called that because they always face toward the sun. That's how I want to be like. Someone who always sees the bright side of things. Sunflowers are very sturdy as well. Oh. Yep, so I'm going to go water all these flowers. I don't know. It only feels right, I guess, after they're all dead. I wonder... Like, I'm pretty sure I watered them before I went to Last Resort, right? Because that's when I figured out you could do it. So, like, are they just automatically all dead when you come here? Or do they actually have, like, a really silly timer where during the events of Last Resort and the underwater section, the underwater adventure, they're all dead naturally. These flowers are called Lily of the Valley. It's said that they're able to ward off evil spirits and help people see a brighter future. I guess that's why they remind me of Mari. I can always count on her to help me stay positive. I don't know, man. Like I said, I haven't seen the end of this game yet, but I think Mari is very interesting as a character. Because we barely see any, like, real glimpses into what she's like, right? But the few things that we do know is that she's always positive, like constantly, and she's sort of a perfectionist, right? And that's a dangerous combination, I'm going to tell you right now. Because, I mean, Hiro's sort of that way too, but Hiro's got a bit more of a range, you know what I mean? And I feel like maybe we know Hiro like that just because it's how Hiro is right now. Roses come in many different colors and have their own unique meanings. Pink roses symbolize admiration, oranges symbolize passion, yellow symbolizes friendship, and the list goes on. I don't know why I read that so fast. Hiro doesn't remind me of any rose in particular. I think Hiro is like all roses because he's versatile and universally loved. Yeah, I think Hiro's sort of trying to be Mari at this point, right? Is what I'm saying. Which is why, you know, he's positive all the time and trying to be perfect. Even at the cost of his dreams. But that's a dangerous thing. And if this is really a story about suicide, which it seems like it is at this point, I mean, I've got no other inclinations. There's been a lot of imagery associated. That's sort of a thing you gotta really watch out for, because it's the most on either end of the spectrum, right? It's the people that are trying to be happy no matter what, and the people who are, unfortunately, you know, not. Not saying that, like, oh, if you're a regular person, you can't have suicidal thoughts or depression. And you know what I mean, though, right? It's like those are the two groups where people most expect certain things of, I'd say. Of people that are always quite dour or cynical, and people who are always happy. How did I not trigger this before now? They're a type of flower called the gladiolus, also known as sword flower. As you might guess, they represent strength of character, someone who's honest with strong moral values, someone who stands by their convictions. Gladiolus reminds me of Aubrey, because she's always true to herself. What was I saying? Right. And it's sort of a thing you wouldn't think of, right? Like, it's hard if you're someone who isn't, like, you know, happy with your life, which is, I think, most people probably, to think like, oh, people who act happy all the time could be depressed. I don't think so. Cacti are very sturdy and resilient plants by nature. They don't need much care and can survive even in seemingly impossible conditions. I guess what I'm saying is that even you could take care of a cactus, Kel. Rude, but true. And yet they're all dead. Yeah, but it's a topic that I'm quite invested in, let's say. So I've got a ton I could say on it, but I don't want to. I don't want to right now. Like, I could talk about freaking 13 Reasons Why, and I could talk about Dear Evan Hansen and be like, oh, this is why I don't like these things, because of this and this and this. Not the point right now, but we'll see how this goes. I'd like to do it like a full analysis of this game when I'm done with it, but I don't think people would watch it. So, and now the noob text. Not noob. I said noob. I didn't mean to. New. And these are white tulips. Tulips aren't very flashy plants. They're not too big or small, not too elaborate or flamboyant. If I could put it another way, I guess I'd say that they're comfortable, simple, modest, and perfect, just like Frasier. Whoa, don't be putting those expectations on me. I guess he's kind of putting expectations on everybody, but I mean, I'm the only one that's real here, so. Okay. We're almost there. I don't know if I'm ready to revisit all the nightmares. I was actually, you know what? I was pretty relieved. Like, yeah, you know, these aren't so bad. But going through them again, I'm like, oh, I don't know if I can do that. The good thing is I only have to do half of them. And like I said, most of the like worst ones are in the next video. So, you know, like and subscribe if you want to see them. Here we go. Oh, there's a deleted scene. I actually watched this a long time ago. There's a deleted scene. I had no idea where this was. I didn't know this was outside Basil's house. Where you're running through this corridor that's like really long for some reason. And each time one of the party members goes swoop and disappears. I think it was probably cut because you could change your party order. And it would kind of maybe look a little weird that way. But I miss it. It's extra creepy. And they don't even say or do anything other than saying like, I think we want to go back in 3 seconds here. Omori, I'm scared. Let's go back. I find it weird that it's Aubrey. Small plants, they look a little sad. Well, I guess it would be, right? The only other one it could be is like Kel. I feel like maybe Omori Sunny has a closer relationship to. Because it couldn't be Basil or Mari, so it'd have to be one of the active party, and it's not Hero. like I'm listening to the sound effects or something. I don't remember what I'm doing right now. It's a long way down. Do you want to jump? Bye-bye, Dream World. Bye-bye. That Dream World guy. Oh yeah, I made these before I started because I knew I was going to black space in this video. Now we're in real spooky zone for spooky month. I like how we actually see like Omori go down, as in like we're actually going there, not just like seeing a glimpse. Because usually it like spin in the middle of the screen and then it transitions into a room, right? Okay, this is what I was gonna say. The intro part to Black Space is all the fears. So it's like, you know, even if Omori had been here before, we hadn't conquered our fear of water, our fear of spiders, or our fear of heights/stairs. So we wouldn't be able to cross through this area. It's interesting. I don't know how to feel about it. I think that's what I'm realizing right now. Oh wait, these are all the fears. And here are the stairs. Ooh. I didn't even realize it was the stairs until that moment made it click for me that it's like always the stairs. It's always those stairs. Oh, I don't want to see this again. I actually like teared up a little bit at this. The music going and everything. I was like, oh. And it's all the I'll follow you into your dreams flowers everywhere. From Basil's house. I'm like I still don't like it, and I've even seen it before. Something's preventing you from getting any closer. That is also scary. Oh, this is so pretty. A black door casts a heavy shadow. I'm like, there's going to be a jump scare here. I don't want to go any further. We just had our jump scare. Past Guilty. It's fine. It's just like white space. Wait, is this like the white space room of black space? I think that's what I'm theorizing right now before I instantly get proven wrong. Rather, it's the opposite. Instead of going out from white space into the dream world, right now we're in the black space version of the dream world. This is all there is. And then we go into, you know, actual black space. Keys. That's a funny pun, but I don't really see where the the computer keys come in. I think that was probably a concept that was come up with very early when we were talking about the comics. But ugh, this music. I can't even hear it right now, and I still know that it's like ugh. Ding, dwink, dwink. Certainly makes you feel uncomfortable. I like how it starts from the top of the empty light bulb area. We've still got a picnic basket, which is, I guess, for convenience, but no computer and no sketchbook, which I think is kind of weird. Just tissues to cry. And I'm going to be wanting to do some crying after what I see here. Like, whoa. Which is the first one I went into? I think it's the Technicolor? No, it's this one. With Dead Whale. Stranger. These rooms are full of broken things, but at least in here I can see who you really are. The world that you created above this one, did you make it to protect this place or to hide it away? Probably the latter. Either way. It's become more powerful than you. Did you see the something in the background? This scrolling background is probably really, like, bad for some people, but... Oh, it's Humphrey. Huh, look what happened to Humphrey. We banished him to the black space. And those just crumble. I don't even know what those are supposed to be. But I don't like how, like, realistic a couple of those frames look. You know? So much pain. So much pain. So much pain. Great! I was like, these look like Bellum, the boss from Phantom Hourglass. Legend of Zelda Phantom Hourglass. It's Spider Miwo, but this time actually very scary. I mean, the other one was already kind of scary. Also, there's like the diva mouth there, you know? With the 2 eye emojis and then the 1 mouth emoji. I don't like these birds either. This is like a bad first impression of these worlds, because this is like obscenely creepy in comparison to some of the other ones, I'd say. Oh, and this. I was like, wait, no. Is something Mari? Like, something I thought was the truth about Mari. But I feel like it's the haunting image of something we saw. Of, you know, because Mari has long black hair. That's very scary. I don't like that. I forgot about that one. There's like a deer. So much pain, so much pain, so much pain. They're like reaching out to each other. You're almost there. Reach a little farther. Oh, man. If only these text boxes didn't go so slowly. This thing. I don't know what this thing is, but it's kind of funny to me. Even though, like, the ambiance makes it scary. It's just like, hey, I'm just a little dude. Hey, over here. It's me, I'm a dude. I didn't even realize what I was looking at the first time when I saw this. All I could think about was Among Us. This one. Now this is pretty creepy. I was like, is that all the friends' faces? I can't really tell. But there's 5 of them, so it makes me feel like, you know, possibility there. One realistic black cactus. Don't worry, I eventually figure out how these work. Huh, I forgot about that one too. Oh, God. Melty Omori. This guy. This guy would be scary if it's not doesn't look like something I would draw. Oh boy, I spent a lot of time here, don't I? This is definitely the worst one too. The other ones are all like not great, but this one is like the only one that fills me with a sense of existential dread, I think. The window. Again. And this thing, which I didn't even see the first time, and I'm like, ah, a hand! I'm like, wait, a hand? I do kind of like that the hands come back now as like, oh, they're helpers. For now. There's really only 10 minutes left in this episode. Wow, I was efficient through some of these rooms. See, this one I think is the chillest one, even though it probably hurts people's eyes the most. Photosensitivity warning. Warning. Big warning. You are far away from home. Actually, I feel like this is the first time I've been home in a while. Hey, it's that guy from Undertale. Cactuses. Very funny. This one I still don't know about. It makes me feel that, like, maybe there's more to Mari than we've let on. It seems how there was a cat under the bed, and it's the long hair. You know? I love this guy. Loquacious cat, ask me anything. What is the meaning of life? One thick sewing needle. That's pretty bad image. A bag full of white cotton. A small wooden table. Lots and lots of little pins. A bag full of white cotton. A bag full of white cotton. Cereal or soup? One thick sewing needle. Yeah, I still don't know about that one. Obviously, thick sewing needle, pins, cotton. Is it like a stuffed animal? But I don't know. This poor fella. You're far away from home. Oh, thank goodness. I talked to him first. Lost in this confusion lies the root of everything. The truth that you've locked away. You must find it, no matter what. You have to, for the both of us. Hey, look, a small wooden table with the cat on it. Didn't notice that the first time. Hey, the sketchbook's here. I'm sure everything will be fine inside. Oh, that was not so bad. That's still not that bad. I mean, a cat with a knife in it. Oh, no, no. What does that mean? It's dripping blood everywhere. Okay. Yep. These are the same, but they're now in red, which is scarier. Oh my god, what is the spider boss? Yeah. The other one's the same, but then there's the spider boss. Actually, the other one has somebody in the water. I didn't even see that before. Ah! The cake with eyeballs coming out of it. Gross. Slide with blood on it. I think that face on the hopscotch in the right page is all of our faces put together, because that's definitely Hiro's hair, and I think also Mari's hair. I think it might just be everybody's faces overlaid. I don't know what the hell that image is with the butler, but I do not like it. Actually, it might just be like a naked cat. You know what I mean? A cat without fur. And then there's us together looking at the photos and something. It's kind of interesting. That's in there. Ah! And then this one. Forgot about that. Further connecting Mari and something. And we already knew that. I mean, yeah, come on. Tissue box for wiping your sorrows away. A loose wire. There is no light bulb here. I wonder if you even come to black space in the Omori route. I don't even know. All these little footprints. See, this one's just nothing. I mean, like, it's a little creepy, but overall it's just, you know, okay. Are you lost? Not to worry. The red hands know the way back. I'm like, yeah, thanks. I've definitely not encountered that already. And then we go, and then there's stick figures, and they're big, so it's kind of off-putting, but, you know, they're just stick figures. If they had, like, realistic faces or something, that'd be not great. Now we got our computer back. Nothing but static. Wah wah. Oh, the town. All right. This one's weird. I've actually seen, like I said, I've been following this game for a long time, so I've seen development stuff, and this is what Faraway Town used to look like, basically. It was just a bunch of houses in a row. It's kind of crazy how much it developed over time. I get it, because game development. But, just a guy with a hook. I don't know what that means. I'm like, what is this? Oh, never mind. Bye. The puddles that reflect like the clouds. hopscotch. Deer. There was a deer in the other room too, right? I wonder if that is something. A fridge, maybe? Or ice cubes stacked on top of each other? I cannot tell. I'm like, why is this here? A bathtub, which is weird. We've seen a lot of like stuff happen in the bathroom. I have a feeling something bad happened there. But I don't know, so... When you hid the truth, you sealed part of me away with it. He's been waiting for someone to save him all this time. On that day, when you became nothing, I was split in half. Which do you think is more painful? Bum bum, we got the key. I'm like, where are the hands? And the world just ends. Where are the hands? I think it takes me a while to find one, actually. This particular world seems really big, but it just loops a lot, I think. It's crazy that I can't even tell, right? Like, it's so similar in so many ways that it's like, I don't even know. I assumed that the hand would be down here where the key was, because, like, that's where all the other ones were. But, nope. There it is, all the way up here for some reason. Don't know about that. I should have stopped a while ago, but I have to keep looking now that I'm here. This one. This one's cool. I think I was trying to interpret what they're saying again. Liar. It's a poorly drawn image of Mari. Oh, look, another one. Ha ha ha. Very funny. Liar. And another one. I didn't realize this the first time. Liar. But there are hands extending toward each of them. This one's like a skull version. Cool. Liar, liar. That one's just arms, dude. That looks like something I drew when I was 3. Like, actually. That's what I would do. Now there's a bunch of hands. Liar, liar, liar. What is going through the background there? Liar, 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 liar. Oh, right. There's the face. The boss face, you know, the smiley with the... And I think the rest of them are photos. Liar, 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 liar. Frasier, I love you. I didn't like this. I was like, ah, it's right behind me. Frasier, I love you. The repeating text boxes are honestly such a, like, easy way to drive the creep factor, you know? Frasier, I love you. Am I ending the video now? I think I am. Well, in that case, thank you guys for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this impromptu sort of podcasty version of a video. It's kind of fun, you know? Not bad. Not ideal, but hey, here we are. We'll be back again for like a regular episode of this next week. So yeah, like and subscribe. You know, that junk. You know it. I don't know how to feel about all of this. At the end of this game, you know how usually when I'm playing games, I'm like, I'm pretty sure this game isn't going to disappoint me, you know? Like, oh, this game will be fine. It doesn't really matter what happens at the end. I'm pretty sure it's not going to be a huge drop in writing quality. I don't know about this one. It's setting up a lot, you know? There has to be some sort of huge payoff. And I feel like they'll do it. I mean, it's been in development for a long time. So I feel like there's some decent planning with it. But yeah. Oh my god. It's the screen. Bye!